Hello again, everybody. This is Beast7 with Nuntar.
Hello.
And we are continuing Wonderquest, the Master Orion's quest. Okay, so now we have a room with some roaches, and as you can see, this one already got trapped. So, yeah, oh yeah, this is the third level, by the way, I forgot to mention. Yeah, so let's head on to the east. And now we have a new feature, the first new creature that we will meet, the ball. What is the ball, you ask? Basically, it's a creature that just moves in the direction it's facing. Alright, you have saved the game. Press R to restart from the save point. Okay, we basically know that already. Okay. So yeah, the arrow basically just moves in the direction that it's pointing. And once it hits something, it will go back. Now the thing with this, it pushes you. And if it corners you, you die. So, yeah, that's an interesting gimmick, and I think it's actually my favorite feature from this game. Alright, so what do we want to do here? Oh yeah, I think we want to go through here. Smart boy. Okay. Alright, so yes, okay, yeah. So in this room, basically what I want to do is get to this orb. However, the ball is going to get to this orb before we get it if we go through the path we entered. Therefore, we want this, we want to enter behind the arrow ball so that we can have the time to get to that orb. And then we'll close it, of course, and can enter. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to solve this room instead. So, is there a way to solve this room? Hold on. Well, okay, I'll start from here. Okay. So this room is an onslaught of balls. I don't know about you, but I'm getting key flashbacks. Anyway. So now we just take out all those roaches. Yeah, actually I think I should elaborate a bit on the sliding mechanic, on how I slip through those guys. Basically here, yeah, so again I move first, so yeah, it's pretty simple. You just wait until you have the diagonal opening, you just slide through. And yeah, actually if you try to move in a space that the ball is going to be in, it's as if you didn't move. And yeah, balls can push here, so that can be useful in some puzzles. And as you will see later, yeah, there will be many puzzles for that. It's all really interesting. So, now we can turn this on, which I think allows us entry somewhere. Okay. Yeah, actually, it actually allows us to backtrack. Okay, good. So, yeah, as you can see here, balls are affected by arrows. If they step on an arrow, they will start moving in that direction. Which makes for interesting little rooms like, well, these, basically. Which should be interesting. So now let's head on this way. And now we gotta squeeze through some balls. Yeah. Yeah, so let's keep on going. Okay. So our next part in this is going to be going through the ball train. I think you could theoretically enter from any area, just don't die. But yeah, there's a three space wide opening, which I think is more convenient maybe. Alright. So this requires some strategic thinking. Basically, balls move around a bit, so okay, yeah, this opens. Okay, so this is gonna involve some cleverness, as I will show you in just about a moment. Yeah, okay, so now, yeah, the problem is that we are going to hit this orb if we just stay still, right? So this is when we have to basically be pushed by the balls and rotate at the same time. I messed it up again. Hold on. Let me get this right. Okay, so yeah, I wanna face this way and go on to the train. Okay. You pushed, step up, rotate this way, then rotate this. And there we go. This will allow us to go in there. Some clever pushing mechanics. Could be somewhat reminiscent of the stick from the Second Sky. Except it's us who is being pushed instead. So that's actually interesting. I don't think there really has been much in terms of enemies that can actually push you in the Second Sky. Which would have been an interesting aspect to really develop upon. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, well, it's certainly possible to script guards to give them the staff,
Yeah.
but none of the default levels do that.
Yeah. But yeah, so... Yeah, the ball would be an interesting element to implement, especially in light of the pushing mechanics in the Second Sky. I was actually kind of trying to figure out a way to implement them, but actually I was brainstorming a way to maybe try to implement them at some point, but nothing really came to mind. But yeah, that's it. The ball is really an interesting element. I'd say it's possibly the most memorable one out of all of them. I mean, I remember a fair few of them, but none are as good as the ball. Just can't outdo the ball. Okay, so yeah, we just want to go through that hallway now. This just opens that way. It seems rather pointless. Okay. Okay, now you don't want any balls to get into this little alcove here, so I just closed the door. Pretty simple stuff. Alright, let's go north. We have a roach, let's kill it. And now this pathway has been opened. So now let's wait for the opening to come to us. Let's move onward. Oh, preferably without any dying. Okay, so let's head on north. And now this is a breeder puzzle. Not really much of a puzzle so much as a as a room that just, well, is a horde room basically. Yeah, you just kill some roaches. Basic stuff. So yeah, this game so far has introduced us to three new mechanics, which is the bow, which is pretty interesting. It also introduced us to those to the towers, which basically increases the range of these. And now we have the balls. So that's three new elements. I don't know if this level brings in any new ones. I don't think it does. Anyway, one more roach. And we cleared. So now we have three ways. I'll let you decide the way we go.
North.
North. Okay, let's go north. Okay. So this is a room with the archer and a few breeders. Nothing too tough. Preferably we don't want to get surrounded. Oh, okay, this is bad. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, I'm really not used to how fast the character goes when you hold in the key. It's really offsetting. Anyway, kill the roaches. Okay. Oh, no. But this, when you go really fast, it undoes to the spot where you started going fast, so that's really appreciated. Okay, so one more roach, and we cleared.
The scroll?
Oh, the scroll. Yeah, there's a scroll there. Okay, interesting. These monsters breed exactly at midnight. I wish I could be as punctual as them. Okay, so... Alright, I'll go... Time to go west. Yeah, west seems like a good direction to go. Right. Okay, so this puzzle... If you've played King Dugan's Dungeon, you probably remember that one. Yep. So... Yeah, this is basically similar to that one room from level 2 of King Dugan's Dungeon. Simple thing, you just get the breeder. Okay. Hint, you have to get the roach queens out of the central chambers. Well, thank you for saying that. As if I didn't figure that out already. Okay, so... I'm trying to bunch them up, but they're really difficult to have them bunched up. Okay. Oh, I can kill him, yeah. That definitely helps. Okay, so yeah, we just turn these orbs on and off until we get roach out of here. Okay, so question is, how do we get the queens out of here? Because the roaches spawn a lot quicker, which is a problem. It definitely is a problem. Okay, so... I still remember this room being a lot easier in King Dugan's Dungeon. Okay, so... don't die.
Well, the linchpin is the same in both rooms, and you're not doing it. Do you not remember the solution?
I actually don't. Oddly enough, Oh wait, hold on. I think I'm getting it now. Yes, that's it.
That's it. Retreat to the entrance square.
Alright, so if you'd stop doing that just for a moment. No! Roach Queen, no! Friggin' breeders. Okay, so now it's... Now I'm gonna try this again. Okay, alright. Okay. So yeah, now we just have her fill up the room. There's no control 5s, which is kind of bothersome. Okay, yeah. Alright, so... Oh. No, there we go. Alright, we locked her out. So now we can go in and kill her, which is nice. Okay. Alright. There we go. That's one down, 2 to go. Even he calls them roach queens. Even though they're supposedly technically called breeders. Okay, so... Yeah, I think I want to lock him out though. Yeah. Okay, so... Right. No, I don't want to die. Okay, excellent. Right, okay, so now we basically just clean up the mess, and we are done. Excellent, so... Alright, we can go in 2 directions. Yeah, I'm gonna go south because that room is actually visible. Okay, so it's more Roach Queen madness, or breeders if you prefer. Alright, so... Yep, okay, so we have the archer for now. Simple stuff. Alright, let's kill some roaches. Right, so, yeah, this is basically just a archer room. Nothing too complicated. Just snipe some things. Just keep on going. Right? Pretty simple. Just watch out for incoming roaches and there shouldn't be any problems. And we are done. I think I saw a white door disappear. I don't know. Okay. Balls! More balls! Hooray! Okay, so this room teaches us basically what we learned earlier. That we can rotate while being pushed, and that is pretty helpful. And preferably we don't want to die. Okay. Now, however, we only have one pass to do all of this, so we do not want to waste any moves. Okay, so. Okay, alright, and I think we are done. Alright. Okay, let's go south. More balls! Alright. So the neat thing to notice about these is that they ignore arrows, and also they don't turn around when the arrow is facing the opposite direction. Oh yeah, exactly. As it says in the second paragraph, when passing over an arrow pointing against it, it ignores the arrow. So that's basically that. So yeah, this room is really simple. You just go through the horde of balls, hope you don't die. Don't get stuck in a bad position. Yeah. So yeah, for some reason orbs seem to be a thing that makes the balls turn around, which is interesting. Whereas walls and doors seem to stop them. It's pretty interesting. Anyway. Okay, in these hallways you want to be careful. Because, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this basically, yeah, it's just some ball dodging, and if you're not careful, you'll get thrown back to an earlier spot, or even squished to death, so you want to be careful. Basically, I'd compare them to cabers, really. They're like moving, round-shaped cabers, basically, which is interesting. And that would be an interesting thing to keep in mind should someone or I decide to implement them, because they don't just shove you around, they also destroy you if they smush you. Yeah.
I suppose that a reasonable way to implement something like it in Drod would just be to copy the scripting for the lemming and give it a caber.
Yeah, but the thing is that this thing is not exactly holding a sword either, so it'd need to be a caber in of itself. I guess maybe a script comparing the position of the player to something. Okay, this door's... Oh.
You can just walk over the arrows to get back.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Okay, let's do this again. Yeah, right?
Or for that matter, go through the white door in the southeast.
Yeah. But, yeah, basically I was up there, that was the thing. But yeah, I could have walked the arrow. I don't know why I didn't even consider that at all. Okay, be careful. Tight spaces with arrow balls is not something that you'd want to be in. So yeah, okay, so just keep on going, get pushed around, want to be careful. What happened to the blood there? Okay, anyway, Just wait. And yes! Okay, yeah, I could have gone 3 arrows. Okay. But yeah, the ball in itself would need to be a caber, so giving it a caber would be kind of weird. Unless the caber itself would move around, but yeah, that would be weird. It would be a weird thing to implement. Okay, going west. Okay. Alright. Hey Robin Hood, any more jokes?
Let me see. Psychiatrist. What's your problem? Patient. I think I'm a chicken. Psychiatrist. How long has this been going on? Patient. Ever since I was an egg.
This is a little joke again. Alright, so we have a weird little different path. And now we have roach queens. Well, breeders. And an interesting thing to notice, that you will notice in a few hours, is they spawn on arrows. Joy. Of course, only half of them seem to be going in your direction, so that's good. But yeah, that's bothersome. So yeah, basically in this room we have the choice of being either the beggar or the archer. I'm gonna do it as the beggar because I'm a traditionalist. Let's pretend I am. Okay. Okay, some reason the roach was moving horizontally over my sword, but then it went vertically. Which goes to show that the roaches in this game behave much differently from the ones in Dead Rooms of Death. So that's interesting to take mind. Okay, so anyway, let's keep on killing roaches. Oh, don't die. That would be most recommendable. Right, so yeah. Actually, I think there's a new feature, or possibly a new character that we're gonna meet in this level. I think it appears only in the last few rooms, though. So he doesn't really get much time to really show his true puzzle potential, but yeah, he's there, I think. That or he's on the 4th level. Don't really remember that well, actually. Well, anyway. So just a few more roaches and right. Then oh, one more over here. Tiny little bugger, and we go on to the north. Use the battle key to kill several monsters easily. It simply inverts the last movement made by the hero. Try it now! So yeah, basically I set it to plus because, again, I'm used to it by from Drawd. Right. So some balls doesn't change. Yeah, it basically shows you. Oh, and they die in fires. Also, that's interesting to note. Anyway, int. An arrow only changes a ball's direction when it doesn't obstruct its path. Analyze the cases above. Changes, 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 changes.
Sort of.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so my guess is this puzzle will require getting something in here to hit the orb so that we don't die to the roaches. Because that's what I'm getting from it. Also, we'll have to enter it from the other side. Hooray! Time to backtrack. Also, there's a room here. Again, more backtracking. Woo! Okay, so Is this turned off anything? No? Okay, alright. Anyway, going back down. Okay, so... yeah, we're going up. Some arrows. Okay, my guess is we need to time them so that they are all at the same time. This should be fun to try. Okay, so... oh, wait, no. That timer was wrong. Okay. Okay, third. Fifth. This one. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that was the second one. Okay, third. Fifth. No. Fifth. Alright, and now they will push and kill. Excellent. That was a little neat little showcasing. Alright, so now we are back in this room and it's time for us to go to the east. Finally meeting some new rooms. Alright, so we want to enter the other way. This is basically a long ball train. Similarly to that last room, we want to kill the roaches in a way that, well, allows them to be killed, basically. Alright, so now we get in there, kill them. Good. And now we have a little safe hut. Okay. So... okay. Alright, so once again we'll have to kill some roaches down there. And this is opened by that. Oh yeah, so the roaches are just gonna pour in and get killed by the balls. So we don't need to pay much mind to them. Alright. Yep, as you see they are going to start to die. Actually no, they're getting pushed around. That's fun. So I'm guessing you'll need to go around again maybe. Yeah. That arrow doesn't seem to be turned off though, so that's problematic. Right. Okay, that's bad. Alright. Let's restore to there again. I think we want to try to prevent the balls from pushing the roaches into these alcoves because then that's problematic for us. Is there a way
Would it be helpful to strike the orb now?
Huh? Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay. Oh, yeah, and it opens the way. That's nice. Alright, so that, yeah, that takes care of it. Nice sightseeing. Nice social seeing, Nuntar. Okay, so. Right, keep on going. Oh, I can hide in here. Of course, I don't think I want to go in there because, yeah, that's not recommended. Okay, so I think I want the roaches to jump out on their own. Yeah, and then they'll be killed by the balls. Save here. And the room is clear! Hooray! So now we just get pushed around. Right. And we're done with this room. So now I guess we have to head on to the east. Which means that this room is actually solvable from where I was. Which is odd, I didn't assume it was. Alright, so let's go on. No, not that way. Okay. This way. No, not that way. Wrong again. This way, that way. Yep. Past the joke scroll. And to here. The battle key demonstration. Go through here. And here. Okay. Okay, no, my judgment of the puzzle was wrong. What we want is to sync up the balls so that they don't, so that they're not off. Because if they are, that's going to be a problem for us. Because what we want is for them to hit this orb at the same time. So that this door and this door will not open on us and cause problems. At least not until this is open. Right, so... Okay. I guess well. Here's a neat feature. F2 lets you see the diagonal, horizontal, and vertical relation to all these tiles, which is pretty useful. Now this tells us that they're all that the two balls are lined up, which is good. So let's just keep on going. Okay, so a desync is bound to happen. So we need to resync them. Or maybe we're not supposed to. Okay, so alright, let's try that again. And so we cannot avoid a desync between the two balls. So let's just try to get them through. Right. Okay, so that should be at the same time. Yes. And now they're gonna slide in there, open that way out, and hit the roach orb and let us through. So now we just go through here.
Scroll again.
Yeah, there's a scroll. And we can get to it thanks to those secret walls. You're curious, aren't you? Okay, yeah, so... Oh no, but this is a dead end. The campfire is a secret. That's a bit of an interesting thing. But yeah, so... I don't know if I got a secret into here, but... Yeah, I don't think there was anything. Oh!
There's a trophy there.
Yeah, there is. Let's try to go get it again. So I don't think it really matters if we're in sync or not. Okay. Alright, I'm hearing loud noises from my dog, which is not very appreciated. Okay. Oh, I could have done that, apparently. Just keep on smashing the orb until it was over. That was apparently a solution. Right, so let's get to that secret. Yep. Okay, so moving on. Oh, yeah, we want to backtrack through that. Okay. I'm pretty sure there was like a white door that allowed us back. No, we just have to keep mashing this. Is that tedious? Okay. Right, so that's another ball maze. That's fun. Right. Oh, this time we're going against the grain. Ooh, interesting. Right, so... Huh, somehow... Okay. So how did that work out over there? I'm gonna detail it simply enough. Okay, so... Basically what I did is I tried to step up north to make a killing move, but the ball pushes me back. It's not shown graphically because that would be a bit difficult to interpret, but yeah, basically that's what happened. So Now we're trying to get through these arrows, which seems a bit difficult actually. Oh, I restarted. Yes. Okay, so here. That works too. Okay. Right, so the thing with those paths is that they're actually kind of long. And the balls don't really allow for much room. Or so it seems, but there is a larger hole that allows us more freedom, so we just have to wait for it to loop around. So it's actually not that difficult. Just some waiting, which can be a bit tedious, depending on who you are. Okay. So, this point, we want to kill these roaches, which is going to open this door seemingly. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Wait, no. Not quite. No, that's a bad thing. We want to clear this right away because this arrow is going to block our way out. So we restore to our little checkpoint, or check hut, and kill this roach. Easy to miss, but it makes all the difference. So now, hint, your room is a real mess and you can't even reach the room. No, your room is a real mess and you can't even reach a door. What do? Obvious answer, throw some stuff out the window to free space. Okay, so yeah, we want to hit this only once. And yeah, basically what that just did is simple. It just shoved out an arrow, which makes this much easier to go through. At least it seems to, anyway. So we wait that arrow to get there. Okay, so honestly not sure why I would really need to do that, but yeah, that's interesting. Now the question is, why would I want to do that? Oh, right, to crawl through that area. Okay, what area? This area. Because the arrows are too tightly spaced for you to sneak through these two tile hallways over here. So, what he means by throw some stuff at the hallway, the window, is that we're creating some space here to crawl through those tricky paths. So now, yeah, you can just sneak on through here. So yeah, see, we're blocked by a ball. So, just wait for that to come back around again. Right, then we sneak through, wait some more, and there we go. And now we can get out of the room. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so there's a okay, so that's interesting. Right, we still have a bit to go. Right, so what are these tiles? Well, basically what they do is simple. It's a party splitter. What are party splitters? Basically, they allow you to have a guy just standing around there. So when you step on a party splitter, you switch to the other guy, which is a pretty neat feature. And it's actually reminiscent of something that you made, isn't it, Nuntar?
Yes. I wrote a script for my Hold Bubble Wrap, which allows you to switch between characters. In this case, one with the sword and one with the dagger. But my script allows you to switch anywhere, so it's kind of similar to having a clone.
Yeah, So yeah, that was rather simple. We just switched around, got this guy in here. He got him to open the orb, and we could get the archer to basically take care of everything. So now there's no way for him to get out though, because this is problematic. Okay, so how do I get out? Oh, there's two. Oh no. Yeah, split. Open this orb and then split again. Right, so we go down here. Gonna be warm bomb, is this? No? Okay, alright, so right, yeah, we want to deactivate the arrows because Nikolai cannot go over those. Now we snipe some roaches. Make it awfully easy to get through. And this guy can, yeah, you cannot stab your friends, by the way. That's not nice. Okay, so now we split back and we kill the roaches. So yeah, we split again and we can, yeah. Okay, so now we can go over here. Roach Queens! So yeah, this is another horde room. This one has rather tiny hallways. Not much to be worried about though. Okay, alright. So yeah, this is pretty basic. Just some murdering of things and right. Right, so yeah, we go over here and right. Oh, I'd rather not die. Okay, okay, so now, yeah. All right, so the room is clear. So we just sneak on back out. And now the next target for us to go to would be to the south, which I'm guessing is where something we might need someone to. No, okay, more roaches. Fine, okay. I thought we were gonna get something interesting, but no, it's roaches. Yeah, of course it has to be roaches. What else was I expecting? Something interesting? Not yet. At least I don't think yet. Okay. Right? Okay, this is just getting silly. This is actually even easier than the previous room because it's just a carnage. Oh, okay. There's a joke over here. Alright, it's all yours.
A guy was very keen on doing his PhD. He was in search of a subject on which no one did any research before. As he was thinking over it, he found a cockroach on the table in front of him. He decided instantly to do a research on the roach. He picked the roach and put it in the centre of the table and said, "Run." The roach ran. He pulled out one leg of the roach, put it again in the centre of the table and said, "Run." The roach ran. He pulled one more leg off the roach, put it again in the centre of the table and said, "Run." The roach ran. This way the roach tried to run even when it had just one leg. He pulled the last leg off the roach, put it again in the centre of the table and said, "Run." The roach could not. Our professor was satisfied with his study and started writing his thesis. When you pull out all the legs of a roach, it cannot hear you anymore.
Some more silliness. Oh, okay, so this is the exit of the level. Alright. There are scrolls. Which one do I want to take? Yeah, that's the whole thing. Alright. Wrong! What do you mean wrong? What do you mean wrong? Okay, so this is... Yeah, okay. The video's stretching out already, but... Yeah, so this has been Bishop Bekina 7 with Nuntar playing Wonderquest, the Master Orion quest. And we will see you on the next part. Have a nice one.
Goodbye.